let's cut to the chase. You've got daddy issues, and Pedro Pascal's got the looks. No, seriously. The internet's current favorite daddy is perfect in three departments: good looks, good looks, and good looks. But sadly, this only qualifies for a small talk answer. And dad, do I hate small talk! Therefore, I promise to take you to the heart of this daddy phenomenon in the next 10 minutes. But before we begin, you need to know about two things. First, the DILF territory is off limits for now, but you'll connect the dots soon enough. Second, for the sake of this video, we will only know Pedro Pascal as Joel, because Din Djarin will choke, hold you here for the next 3 hours. Now, diving into why Pascal thrives as the ultimate daddy. I can't say daddy so much, okay? The Hellots will take me away. Remember how, before the clicker creepily inserts its fungi tongue in Tessa's mouth, aka Joel's badass partner, you find her pleading to Joel, asking him to take Ellie safely to the Dr. Fireflies. I mean, she literally makes it her dying wish and then proceeds to save both of them from the incoming clicker attack. Insane, right? And do you remember how even before her death, Tess is just out there protecting Ellie left and right? She opens up to Ellie, takes her under her wing, and they even crack smiles together. Not gonna lie, it's so beautiful. And yet, so forgettable. Is it not? I mean, come on. A woman being motherly is so last year. Did you know that all of the Oscar 22 nominees were movies revolving around mothers in some type of way? And forget even that. We see this in our homes every single day. Mothers have to be mothers. But fathers? Well, they get to be anything they want. They can run like water, stay in your insides forever, and leave their duties on the drawing board, never to catch a sight of them again. Which ultimately makes Pascal's Joel the special kind of special, okay? He is there. He sticks around for both his biological and adopted teenage daughters. And yes, he's not the best dad because he does not come back by 9 as requested, but at least he is one. And we find that good enough because he willingly takes on that apparently great responsibility, the fatherly kind. Joel protects with everything he's got. Like he's literally the anti hero type of father who says, the world can go to shit as long as daughter of mine lives. No. I should have said, the world can go to shit as long as the daughter. Anyway, he is loving and caring in his own way, proven by the number of times he reaches out and reassures Sarah and Ellie.
Are you alright?
Did it not feel like he was speaking to you when he said, are you alright? Like, I immediately wanted to cry and hug him. But by far, the most important thing that cements him as a good father is the honesty he prompts and encourages in his daughters. Sarah is not afraid to tell him that she took out the money from his drawer to pay for the watch repair, nor is Ellie hesitant to joke around with him or call him a.
Get up, you lazy ass.
And he humors them too. What more could you ask from this tortured man? No doubt you're bound to fall for him, and Pascal's portrayal makes you fall even harder. Now, this is not me entering the Div territory, but you get the point. Have you noticed how cinema likes adding some extra spice to their picture perfect, statuesque superheroes by sprinkling some fatherly duties in the mix? Wait, let me expand on this. Here I present to you three types of silver screen fathers. First, the superheroes who are part time need be fathers. Second, fathers were superheroes just by virtue of them being fathers. Third, fathers who do not want to be fathers. Now, ignoring the third one because it's not worthy of discussing here or anywhere for that matter, let's jump onto the superhero types. Traditionally, superhero dads were the very picture of masculinity. They were big, bold, and beautiful, but in a hyper masculine way. You know, the kind who never cries, knows what to do every single time, always stands on a moral high ground, is quite literally Iron Man come to life? Yuck. Those dads give us the ick now. We're not about them anymore. Even though earlier these superhero dads were used to represent ideal masculinity, I know you know that ideals change, and now we desire a touch of human interior in their iron exterior. And Pascal's Joel nails it perfectly. He portrays something known as hybrid masculinity, simply meaning that he's still far from embracing femininity, closer to admitting his mistakes, and down to being vulnerable in front of those he cares about. Case in point, the scene where he admits his failure to protect Ellie tears your heart apart and effectively shows how terribly human dads are. And he cannot help but appreciate the honesty and fall a little deeper in love. He's a father who knows he's not good enough, but still tries, not for the sake of his teenage daughters, but for the love he has developed for them. Initially, it does seem like Sarah's absence has ripped away the softness from Joel's heart and darkened his life. But then we find Ellie coloring his dull life again, and he lets her, after some cautious resistance, of course. He reluctantly takes her in, and they become a unit very quickly, inviting us into their circle too. And then you just find yourself siding with Joel and rooting for Jelly's union, even after Tommy's wife puts doubts about Joel's real intentions in your head. Hence, vulnerability works. In fact, it's a marker of strength now. Don't we all want to hug dads who have flaws and are honest about them with us? You know what? I declare it. This is the reason why Pascal has been awarded the ultimate daddy status. It's simple, really. Just think about who Pascal is. Just close your eyes and think about him. Or the blush inducing fan edits and interviews you've seen of him. The laughter, okay, forget it. Then you won't know how to stop. Just help me sum up his personality in a few words, okay? The first word that comes to mind is mushy. I find him ultra mushy. Please agree with me. Uh, Giggly, open, emotional, and expressive. Oh, he's incredibly fun too. Altogether, he's a great guy, further proven by support for trans rights, interest in age appropriate relationships, and hate for Elon Musk's shenanigans. Pascal's for sure a guy you want around every day. But great guys do not always make great fathers. I'm not saying that Pascal won't be a great father, but you get the point. So that's where Joel steps in. He's loving in his own stoic way, tough, gruff, just, and fiercely protective. Also, not afraid to lend emotional support to his teenage daughters. All in all, Joel's for sure a guy that will make you survive and thrive in the impending apocalypse. Now, of course, they are not perfect, but Pascal's mushy personality eats all the breadcrumbs left by Joel and serves you the dad of your daydreams. No, seriously, they quite literally perfect each other. It's a Saturnalia, no, Pascalia miracle. And there you have it. All the reasons you need to justify Pascal's presence in your dreams and on all other social media platforms. Also, a little context if you care to listen. This video is themed tangy orange because I feel it in my heart that it's Pascal's color. What do you think? And if you do find The Last of Us too heavy for your father issues afflicted heart, tell me in the comments below so we can support each other. Doodle tea.